I'll show you what you can do with an old button fly. I'm going to make a lacing up portion for our play mat, and you can use the buttons just for a touchy-feely section. So we'll cut the buttons away from the button fly, and for this one I'm going to trim up the edge, and we'll just sew that down to the mat, and it's just kind of a fun thing to touch and feel. And then with the buttonhole portion, I've got two. You're going to need two button fly things. And I'm going to just trim these up so that I have the buttonholes on either side. And we'll use a lace so that the child can practice his lacing up. So to prepare this, the button flies were both headed in this direction. So I really want them to face each other so that the lacing is more easy. And I have 4 buttonholes here, but I have 5 here. So I'm going to cut off this bottom buttonhole, and we'll discard that. And I've cut it open slightly here so that I can open up the flap and expose the buttonholes. So we'll pin that down in that position. And then on the other side, I'm going to remove, this flap is underneath. Again, I've cut it off at the top here. I'm going to remove this because it's going to be down in the bottom, and you don't want it to get in the way of the child while they're doing their lacing. So we'll just cut that off as close as you can. And we'll pin this down, and we'll just be top stitching that also. And I'll pin this in place with the flap open. Okay, you want to put a couple pins in there to hold it in place for your top stitching. And then you can get a nice colorful lace. I've got a nice colorful lace. You want to make sure that it has the little hard ends on it. Makes it a lot easy for those little fingers to get the lace through the holes. And then the child can lace up through all these nice buttonholes.